Look,
Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon in some places. So, I'm Uday from ADCI. So, I hope you'll all know why are we here today. So, we'll discuss or we'll learn so many things today about Vedic maths. So, can anyone just, am I audible to you, everyone? Yes? Inaya, Ritvik, Sejal, Idris. Okay. So, could you just tell me what is Vedic mathematics? Anyone? Why we should learn Vedic mathematics? Yes.
So that we could improve our maths and we can solve the sums easily and faster.
Okay. Anyone else? Okay. So it is all about how we calculate and how do we do maths calculation. Nowadays, what we have observed, the math has become a phobia for students. I mean, a lot of students are having maths phobia. So to eliminate this particular thing among the students, so we should know how to calculate well, and Vedic mathematics helps us a lot in that. Understood? Yes or no? So if I ask
Yes.
you how to multiply two numbers, so you should know tables, right? Yes or no? Okay. And if I ask you to multiply 3-digit numbers, so it becomes again a bit difficult and time taking, right? So there are so many methods, so many sutras, so many uh, calculation tricks, we can say, right, in Vedic mathematics, so that we can make our calculation easy and faster. Yes or no? Okay. So let us start. I hope everyone knows why are we here, right? Okay. Now, so what are the advantages of MVP? What is the full form of MVP? Anyone? Yes. Anyone? What is the full form of MVP? And this is the history of Vedic mathematics, right? Okay. Tell me, what is MVP? Anyone? Okay, let me tell you. So there are three things: mental maths and Vedic maths and power maths. M stands for mental maths and V stands for Vedic maths and P for power maths. So if I categorize, these three things makes your life easy in mathematics, that we can say, right? Mental means sometimes we don't have to use pen and paper for calculation. So again, for that we have to practice, right, before the exam and in any competitive exams, right? And what is Vedic mathematics? Again, it helps you um, doing difficult calculation in very less time. And what about power maths? What about power maths? Power maths is like again solving some difficult questions, or you can say what we call it mara mari. Suppose we have so many concepts in a same question, right? So what we can do, we can practice so that we are able to solve that particular question, right? So if a question is having so many concepts, and if we are able to solve that particular question in very less time, so that becomes very useful for us in exams, right? So that is all about MVP. M for mental, V for and P for power. I hope it is clear to you all, online students. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what it does and what are the advantages of MVP? The first thing, tell me what is there. Is it readable? Okay. So it improves calculation speed and accuracy. Yes or no? It improves speed and accuracy. Now next, again, concentration and memory, it improves. Yes or no? Next one, logical reasoning abilities, like odd one out you might have observed, right, in some competitive exams. So suppose four numbers are given and three are primes and another is fourth one is not prime. So that number will be odd one out. Yes or no? Okay. Similarly, fear maths, it removes fear of maths. Yes or no? Okay. Next one, it enhances the confidence of the competitive and competitive spirit. Yes or no? And the next one, mental calculation and so many things, right? So these are some advantages of MVP. Shall we move ahead? I hope it is clear. Okay. So these are some questions that can be solved. If you see, it may take a lot of time if you don't know how to solve them quickly, right? So again, Vedic maths and this MVP part helps you solve these particular questions in very less time. Yes or no? Can anyone tell me how to find out cube of 105? Do you have pen and paper with you guys? Yes. So please try to solve or try to solve this particular question. The second one, 104, cube of 104. How to find out, or you just tell me, how can you solve it other than traditional method? One method is very easy, right? You can multiply 104 three times. Yes. Other than that, because as you already know, if you multiply 104 three times, that is 3-digit number. Again, if you multiply 104 two times, again it becomes 4-digit, 5-digit number, right? And then again you have to multiply 104 one more time, so it becomes again large calculation, and so many time it may take, right? So any alternative, anyone, other method than this? Yes, online students. Okay. Yes, anyone? Shall we move ahead? Shall I tell you? It is very easy. What we can do, we are supposed to find out 104 whole cube, right? So what I can do, 104 whole cube can be written as 100 plus 4. Right? Now we can apply a plus b whole cube. This becomes easier. Yes or no? What is a plus b whole cube? A cube plus b cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square. Isn't it? So now it becomes very easy. Yes. Okay. So we'll see. Now one more question. You try this one. The second last. How to find out the square root of 1764? Yes. Anyone? You can just tell me what is the procedure, what is the method. Yes. Okay. Shall I tell you? See, very easy again. First of all, we have to see, we have 1764, right? And this is the number, and we are supposed to find out the square root of this. So let us talk about the unit place first. So first of all, just tell me which are the numbers. If you square, that will give you 4 at its unit place. So there are only two numbers. 2 square is 4, right? 2 square is 4. Yes or no? And one more number we have, which is 8. So what is 8 square? 64. So we have 4 at its unit place. So if it is a perfect square, then the unit place of the square root of this number will have either 4 or 2 or 8. Can we say that? Because the square of 2 returns 4 at its unit place, and square of 8 is 4, 64. I mean, unit place is 4, right? Okay, so how to decide now whether 2 will come or 8 will come at unit place of square root of this particular number? So what we have to do, so now just ignore the last two digits. Now we have 17, right? So what is the nearest perfect square of this particular number, 17? 4. 4 square is 16. Yes or no? 16 square root of 16 is 4. Yes or no? Now just add 1 to that 4. What you'll get?
17.
No. 4 plus 1 is 5, right? Now 4 into 5 is, what is 4 into 5? 20, right? So 4 is definitely the second digit, right? And 4 into 5 is 20, and 20 is larger than this 17. Yes or no? So what we have to take? Since it is larger, so we have to take the smaller one. So 2 will be the right, 42 is the right answer. Yes or no? So what we have to do, we have to check which one is the nearest perfect square after ignoring the last two digits, that is 6 and 4. So we have got 4 square is 16, right? So 4 is going to come in the 10th place. Yes or no? Now 4 plus 1 is 5. 4 into 5 is 20, and 20 is larger than 17. So we have to take the smaller one. So 2 and 8, right? So which one is smaller? 2. Understood, everyone? Yes or no? Is there any doubt? Okay. Shall we move ahead? Yes or no? I hope it is clear to you all, online students. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. So in the same way, we can solve these questions using some tricks which are based on Vedic Mathematics. MVP, Mental Maths, Power Maths, and Vedic Maths. Okay. So there are some sutras and sub-sutras in Vedic Mathematics that we are going to cover, right, later on. These are the list of those 16 sutras. Okay. Would you try to find out this? Suppose we have 126 to the power 126, and we are supposed to, and we have to divide it by 4. So now what would be the remainder? Just think and try to tell me what could be the remainder. Anyone? The thing is, I mean, we cannot even use calculator for this question. Yes or no? Can we use that? It is going to give you like a message like some error or something, right? Because it is a very big number. 126, you just multiply 126 times, so it becomes a very large number, isn't it? So can anyone guess, or do you know how to solve it? Yes. Online students, do you know how to solve it?
No.
Okay. See, it's very easy, right? Let me tell you the concept of remainder first. What is the concept of remainder? The thing is, if you divide, suppose, let me take some simple example first. If I ask you 126 into 126 into 126, right? And this goes on how many times? 126. So let us consider only 3 times, I mean 126 cube divided by 4. So what is the concept basically? If numbers are there in multiplication in the numerator, and we are supposed to divide it by some number which is there in the denominator, what we have to do, you just divide each and every number and find out the individual remainder. So what would be the remainder? Could you just tell me? 126 divided by 4. What would be the remainder? Just tell me. Anyone? 2? 126 divided by 4. No, remainder. Yes, online students. Just divide 126 by 4. What would be the remainder? Remainder. Yes, any online student. 2, right? Okay. So 2 I'll get. Here also I'll get 2. Yes or no? Here also I'll get 2. Yes or no? So how many 2s will get basically? 126 2s I'll get. Yes or no? And we have got 4 in the denominator. So the concept is, if you multiply 2 number of times, so 4 will be definitely there. Yes or no? Yes or no? So if any number which is multiple of 4, and if you divide it by 4, so the remainder is going to be 0. Yes or no? So in 126, how many 2s are there? At least 1. At least 1 2 is there. Yes or no? And again in another 126, another 2 is going to come. So in within 2 times 126, if you multiply like 126 whole square, so 4 is going to be there. Yes or no? So can I say 126 to the power 126 is a multiple of 4? Can I say that? Because 126 can be written as 2 times 63. Yes or no? Again, another 126 can be written as 2 times 63. Yes or no? So it is a multiple of 4 for sure. Yes or no? So if any number which is multiple of 4, and if you divide it by 4, what is the remainder? 0, of course. Yes or no? If any number you divide, I mean, it means it comes in the table of 4. Yes or no? So if any number which comes in the table of 4 and you are dividing it by 4, the remainder is going to be 0. So answer is 0 for this question. I hope it is clear. Yes or no? How is it was? Yes or
Yes,
no?
sir.
Okay, very good. Shall we move to the next question? Would you try? What is the concept? You have to multiply the remainders. You can multiply the remainders. Okay. Please try this question. Now it is easy. Try to find out the separate remainder and then just multiply all the remainders and then find the right answer. I mean, again, you have to divide it by 4. whatever the product that you get. Yes, anyone? What is the remainder? C. Yes, any online student? What is the answer?
So is it 3?
Okay, 3. Any other answer? Have you got the concept? See, again 29 is the first number. So we have to divide this 29 by 4. So what will get? Remainder will be 1. Very good. 1. If you divide 37 by 4, what is the remainder? 1. What is the remainder again? 1. What is the remainder? No. It's not 1. It is 3. Now what we have to do? We have to multiply the remainders itself. All the remainders, right? So 1 into 1 into 3. 1. So what will get? 3 by 4. Now what is the remainder? If you divide 3 by 4, what will be the remainder? 3 itself. Yes or no? 3 is the smaller number. Yes or no? So answer is 3. Very good. So 3 is the right answer. Understood? Have you understood the concept? What we have to do? And what is the traditional method? If you are supposed to, multiply all the numbers, so it becomes very tedious, right? And time taking. Yes or no? So what is the concept? You just divide the numbers separately. Whatever the that you get, again you multiply or add. In fact, you can add as well, or you can subtract as well. Yes or no? Okay. Shall we move ahead? Online students understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Would you try to solve this? What would be the remainder? 124 to the power 2021 divided by 5. Yes, anyone? Again 124 into 124 I can write. How many times? 2021 times. And find out the remainder separately. Yes or no? Okay. Shall I tell you? Okay, see. It's very easy. I can write 124 into 124. 124. How many times? 201 times. Isn't it? Okay. See. Now we have to divide them separately by 5. So what is the remainder that you are getting? It's 4?
Yes, sir.
Okay. 4. Here also you'll get 4. 4 how many times? 20. Very good. 2021 times. Now see. What I can do, if you multiply 4 into 4, 4 and 4, what will get? 16. Again you divide that 16 by 5. What will get remainder? 1. So what I can do, I can club 2 4s together so that we get the remainder 1. Because if you divide 16 by 5, what is the remainder? 1. So what I'm doing, 4 into 4, again 4 into 4. How many terms?
2 terms.
1 0 terms. Yes or no? Because 2 4s I have clubbed. Yes or no? And one more 4 will be there. Yes or no? I hope it is clear. Yes or no? Because 2021 is an odd number, so I have taken that 4 outside, and we have clubbed 2024s. How many pairs will be there then? 1 0 1 0, right? And every pair returns your remainder. Tell me. 1. Yes or no?
Yes.
So 1 into 1, how many times? It doesn't matter. That will be 1 only. And we have got 4. So answer is 4. 1 into 4 is 4. And 4 by 5 remainder is 4. So final answer is 4. I hope it is clear. So that is how it works. So that is all about concept of remainder. I hope it is clear. Yes, online students.
Can you explain?
Yes, sure. See, the thing is, we have 124 how many times? 21 times. And what I'm saying, if we are supposed to find out the remainder, so what we can do, we can find out the remainders separately, which are there in the numerator. So we have 124 how many times? 2021. So just divide first 124 by 5. What will get? 4 as remainder. Second time you'll get 4. How many 4s you'll get? 2021 times. Now what we have to do? 4 is a very large number, right? So just, yes, we have to club 2 4s. So that, 4 into 4 is 16. Now you have to divide that 16 by 5. So what will get? Remainder as 1. So for after clubbing those 2 4s, we are getting remainder 1, right? So 1, how many pairs will be there? 1010 pairs, yes or no? And now we are left with only 1 4, yes or no? So 1 into how many times? 101, doesn't matter, that is 1 only, and we are left with 4 only. Again, whatever the remainder you get, you just multiply, or whatever the sign is there in between, yes or no? So we have got 4 into 1, that is 4. So 4 divided by 5, final answer is 4. Had it been an even power, 2020 for example, so answer would have been 1, yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Understood? Yes, online students.
Yes, sir.
Is there any doubt? So could you just tell me what is the concept? You have to just divide the number separately, and whatever the remainder you are getting, you have to just multiply them, and again you have to divide whatever the multiplication you get after multiplication you get. Understood? Yes or no? I hope it is
Yes,
clear.
sir.
Shall we move ahead? Would you try this one? So you can add as well. So just try to find out the separate remainder separately, and whatever the signs are there, like plus or minus, and the final answer, whatever you get, you just divide it by again 4, whatever the final remainder, whatever you are getting, that will be your final answer. Okay, 41, somebody is getting 41. Okay, shall we move ahead? Shall I tell you this? How to solve this? Very easy. See, 63 is there. Just divide 63 by 5. What is the remainder that you'll get? These are very, simple calculation, right? The first one and the last one, right? So tell me. Could you just meet yourself who is there? See, so 5, if you divide this 63 by 5, what you'll get? 3. Okay. 3 is the remainder. And here, 1. So 3 minus 1 is 2, basically. Yes or no? Now, just a second. Okay. Now, 3 and 1 we have got. Now find out the remainder separately. Yes. So 289 we have got. So 289 into 289, how many times? Tell me. 289 into 289.
7 times.
Very good. 7 times. And divided by 5. Now tell me. Find out the remainder separately. Oh, who is that? Please mute yourself. Okay. Okay. Shall we move ahead? See. So now 289. Just divide it by 5. What will get? 4. So 4, 4. How many times? 7 times. Again we have to club. So 16 you'll get. Yes or no? So 4 into 4, how many times? 3 times you'll get? Yes or no? As we have 7 fours. Yes or no? So 4 into 4, how many times? You'll get 3 times and 1 4 will be left. Yes or no? Alone. So now what is the remainder we are getting? 1. 4 into 4 is 16, right? And again 1, and we have got 4. So what will get? Finally 4 by 5. So for this answer is basically 4. Yes or no? So final answer is 3 plus 4 minus 1. So what is the answer? 7 minus 1 is 6, right? Now 6 divided by 5 one more time. Yes or no? So again, what is the remainder?
1.
Understood. So final answer is 1. I hope it is clear. It was quite tough, but I hope it is clear. Yes, online students.
मैंने पहले 63 और 289 को प्लस किया फिर वो उससे थोड़ा इजी आया और
Understood. Is it clear? Shall we move ahead? Yes, online students, I hope it is clear. Okay, so that was concept of remainder. Shall we move ahead? Okay. Now next. Now the another concept is concept of unit place, and it is very powerful concept. Suppose we have got some calculation like 7 into something or 7 to the power something, and there are 4 options. Yes or no? And if we know what is the unit place value that is going to come after calculation, so no need to calculate at all. And most of the times you get, I mean, in the options, all the options are having different unit place. So if you know the correct unit place after the calculation, you don't have to solve that particular question. Understood? So basically, how many numbers are there? 0 to 9 that we use, right? That is decimal number system. So 0 to 9, we have 10 digits. So if I divide these 10 digits into 3 categories, the first one is 0, 1, 5 and 6 and 4, 9. The other category. In the third one, we have 2, 3, 7, 8. Now, what is the meaning of cyclicity? Cyclicity means after which interval certain number or the unit place gets repeated. Yes or no? So that is what cyclicity means. So if any number is having 0, 1, 0, 1 or 5 or 6 at the unit place, I'm talking about the base. For example, I have 51 to the power 300. So 1 is at the unit place, or I could have 2, 3, 5 to the power maybe 20. Yes or no? So again, I have 5 at its unit place. So if a base is having either 0, 1, 5 or 6 at its unit place, it doesn't matter what is there in the power. The unit place is going to be same. I mean, 1, if you multiply 1 number of times, you'll get 1 only. If you multiply 0 number of times, you'll get 0 only. If you multiply 5 number of times, you'll get 5 only. And similarly 6, if you multiply 6 into 6 is 36, right? What is 6 cube? 216. So every time what we are getting 6 at its unit place, right? So it doesn't matter what is the power. If you get 0, 1, 5 or 6 at the unit place of base, the unit place or the final answer will be having the same numbers at the unit place. Like 0, if 0 is there, then 0 is the answer. Similarly, 1 is there, then 1 is the answer. Understood? I hope it is clear. So that is why cyclicity is 1. So after each interval, after one digit, it is getting repeated. Yes, online students understood. So what is the unit place of this number? 1. What is the unit place of this number? 5. Understood? So you have to remember the category. The first category, cyclicity 1, 0, 1, 5, 6. Understood? Now, if we have 4 or 9 at its unit place, I'm talking about again base. So what is the cyclicity? 2. How it comes? What is 4 raised to 1? 4. Let us talk about only unit place. Now 4 square, 16, that is 6. 4 cube, tell me. 64. Again 4 unit place. Again 4, 6, 4, 6 is getting repeated. So what is the cyclicity? 2. Understood? Similarly for 9. What is 9 to the power 1? Unit place. 9. What is 9 square? Again 9 cube. Again 9 is going to come. 9 raised to 4. Again 1 is going to come. So 9, 1, 9, 1 is getting repeated. Yes or no? So what is the cyclicity? 2. And similarly we have 2, 3, 7, 8. So see, what is the cyclicity of 2, 3, 7, 8? 4. How? What is 2 to the power 1? 2. What is 2 square? 4. What is 2 cube? 8. What is 2 raised to 4? 16. That is 6. Unit place. What is 2 to the power 5? 32. Right? What is 2 to the power 6? 64. What is 2 to the power 7? 128. What is 2 to the power 8? 256. So have you observed the pattern? 2, 4, 8, 6. 2, 4, 8, 6. Understood? Yes or no? So what is the cyclicity? 4. So we have to see the unit place of the base and then power and then cyclicity. Understood? Yes, online students, have you understood? Why have we divided, the whole numbers, we have 10 numbers, 0 to 9, into 3 categories. Yes or no? First category, cyclicity 1, second category, cyclicity 2, and third one is cyclicity 4. Understood? Yes or no? Okay. So would you try to and see, concept of remainder, again, it works on addition, multiplication, and subtraction. And one, this is very easy concept, right? Everyone knows it, I hope, right? Dividend is equal to quotient into divisor plus remainder. That is very simple concept, right? Okay. Shall we move ahead? Okay. Would you try to find out the unit place of this without multiplication, although here it is written multiply, but you don't have to multiply. If you know the concept of unit place, if you don't know what we have to do, obviously we have to multiply and then tell the answer. Now tell me. Unit place is 4 here. So the unit place of the answer is totally dependent on the product of unit place of all the numbers involved. Can we say that? Yes or no? So 4 into 9 is, tell me, 36. So answer is 6. I hope it is clear. Yes or no? So you don't have to multiply all the numbers, right? The whole answer you don't need in order to find out the unit place of the any calculation. So what you need to do, only you have to solve for unit place. Yes or no? Shall we move ahead? I hope it is clear. Yes, online students. Shall we move ahead? Okay. What do you try? Again, it is very easy. We have 9, and 9 and 1. So what is the answer? Very good. And it is valid for, as I already told you, addition, subtraction, and multiplication. Okay. Now next. What is the answer? 5. Okay. Very good. What is the answer? 6 is the right answer. Yes or no? Okay. Now tell me. This is not easy, right? Okay. So again, we have to see the cyclicity. Let me tell you, it is the first question. Let me tell you, and then you solve the next. See, what was the cyclicity of 7? 4. Yes or no? That falls under which category? Third one, right? Cyclicity 2, 3, 7, 8. What is the cyclicity of 9? 2. What is the cyclicity of 3? 4, right? So what we have to do after 4 interval, it gets repeated. Yes or no? So what we have to do? We have to divide the power by 4. So 59 by 4, what is the remainder? 3, right? So we have to, whatever the remainder that you are getting, you have to put in the power 7 cube. Yes or no? Because cyclicity is 4. Now what is the cyclicity of 9? 2. So if you divide it by 2, I mean that 29, the remainder will be 1. So if you are getting remainder 1, it means that is an odd number. So first odd number we can consider 1. So it will be 9 raised to 1. And minus again 3 to the power, tell me, again 4 cyclicity. So it will be, the remainder is, tell me, 291 divided by 4. Remainder is 3, right? So we have to write here 3. So what is 7 cube? 343. 7 cube is 343. So 3 plus 9 minus 3 cube is 27, only unit place. So 9 plus 3 is 12. And 2 minus, tell me, 2 minus 7. Now I'm getting negative. So obviously this number is negative. This number is negative. So what we have to do, we have to subtract this number from this number, because this is a larger number. Yes or no? Which one? 7. So 7 minus 2 is, that number will be negative, but unit place will be 5. I hope it is clear. Yes or no? Because this is a very large number if you see. Yes or no? 291 is the power. I hope it is clear. So number will be negative and unit place will be 5. I hope it is clear. Yes, online students, have you understood? So that was based on the cyclicity. So we have to see the cyclicity. Otherwise, this question cannot be solved using the traditional method. Yes or no? So using these tricks, we can solve these questions easily. Yes, online students, I hope it is clear. Yeah. So in the same way, we can solve so many questions. I mean, like this, again, cyclicity is 4. Cyclicity is 4. We have to divide it by 4. And again, cyclicity 2 and 4. Similarly, this is like this is very simple. Yes or no? What is the cyclicity of 6? 1 only. So 6 is going to come. Same. What is the cyclicity of 8? 4. So remainder is 1. If you divide it by 4, what is the remainder? 20 is completely divisible by 4, right? So 1 is the remainder. So 8 raised to 1 is 8. So 8 plus 6 is 14. I hope it is clear. Yes or no? So answer is 4. So the same way we can solve. I hope it is clear. Yeah. Yes or no? Okay. Yes, online students, understood? Yes or no? See, now I hope everyone is tell me. I hope everyone is familiar with the number system. Like everyone knows what is whole number, what is rational number and irrational number. Yes or no? Which one, Adris? Can you explain? Okay, Shania. Okay, just a second. Now you can unmute yourself.
Sir, cyclicity.
Okay. Which standard are you in?
7th.
7th. Okay. C. Cyclicity means, I mean, if we are supposed to find out the unit place of large numbers, which are in powers, right? So what we have done, we have divided the whole numbers like 0 to 9 into 3 categories. 0, 1, 5 and 6. This is the first category. And then 4 and 9. This is the second category. And 2, 3, 7, 8. I mean, these are the numbers that may come at the unit place of the base. Base, you understand, right? Like 23 to the power 59. So 23 is base and 59 is power. Understood? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so first category, if you have 1, 0, 1, 5 or 6 at its unit place, I mean base, so doesn't matter what is the power, you'll get the same number. Like if you have 0, because it is not going to change. Yes or no? And if you have 1, so again 1 will be the right answer. Because if you multiply 1 number of times, you'll get 1 only. So doesn't matter what is the power. Yes or no? So that is why cyclicity is 1. Cyclicity means after which interval it gets repeated. Yes or no? I mean that unit place after multiplication.
Yes,
And
sir.
4, 9, as you have already observed, I have showed you that thing. 4 to the power 1 is 4, 4 square is 16, so 4, 6, 4, 6. So cyclicity is 2. If even comes, then 4. Power, I mean 6, 4 square. If odd comes, power is 1. And same goes with 9. And similarly, 2, 3, 7, 8. Yes or no?
Yes,
So
sir.
cyclicity is 4. So after 4 intervals, it is getting repeated. So what we have to do, we have to divide the whole power by 4. Isn't it? I hope it is clear now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. So let us move to the number system. So I hope everyone is familiar with number system. Yeah. So can anyone tell me what is 0? Let us talk about 0. So this is the distribution of number system, the decimal number system, we can say. So we'll talk about it later, but let me just ask you, what is 0? Whether it is a rational number or not, everyone is familiar with rational number or integer?
Yes.
Okay. So just tell me what is 0? 0, is 0 a rational number or not? Online students. Yeah.
It was Zahra.
Yes, anyone? What is 0? Yes, Idris and Inaya. What is 0? 0 is a rational number or not? Anyone?
No.
What is rational number? Do you know that?
Yes.
What is rational number? P upon Q form. Very good. I mean, and P and Q should be integers and Q cannot be 0. Now tell me what is 0, whether it is a rational number or not. Yes, anyone? What is 0? Yes or no? I mean, if I say 0 is a rational number, so true or false? Okay. 0 is a rational number, right? Why?
Yes, it's enough.
Yes, because I can write 0 by 1 or 0 by 2. Denominator should not be equal to 0. Numerator can be 0. Yes or no? Okay. So let me quickly tell you, I mean, what are the numbers that we have to study. So the largest number set is complex number. And complex number can have two parts, real and non-real. Real number can be further divided into rational and irrational. A rational number can be fraction and integers. An integer can be non-negative and negative numbers.
Non-negative.
Right? Yes or no? And fraction can be, tell me, proper and improper or mixed fraction, right?
Yes.
Again, whole numbers
sir.
can be divided into zero or positive numbers that are counting numbers that are also known as natural number. Yes or no? So this is the number system that you should know. Okay. See, this is the divisibility test. So I hope everyone is familiar with the divisibility test. Yes. Do you know the divisibility test of 11? Anyone? What is the divisibility test of 11? Anyone? If suppose any number is given, for example, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like this. When this is a very large number, right? And if we are supposed to check whether the given number is divisible by 11. So how can we come to know? Without dividing, right? Because that is a traditional method and that may take a lot of time, right? And here we are not supposed to, solve the traditionally. Otherwise, it takes a lot of time. So we have to save our time. So what could be the other approach? Anyone? Another approach?
Well, I'm not sure, but like we have to find the sum of the even and the odd numbers.
Yes, very good. Which standard are you in?
7th.
7th. Very good, very good. So see, what we have to do, we have to add the numbers which are at even place and odd place, and we have to find out the difference.
Yes.
We have to find out the difference.
Difference.
If that difference is completely divisible by 11, then the number we can say, okay, that number is divisible by 11, otherwise not. Yes or no? Understood?
Sure.
Yes.
Okay. So see, let me check. So 2 and 4 is 6. 6 and 6 is 12.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now 3 and 5 is 8. So here we have got 12. And here 3 plus 5 is 8 and 8 plus 7 is 15. And what is the difference? 3? 3 is the difference. So now tell me whether 3 is divisible by 11 or not.
No.
No,
Correct.
sir.
So this number is not divisible by 11. Okay.
Yes.
Shall I give you one more example on this? You have
Yes.
to check
Yes,
whether
sir.
the number is divisible by 11 or not. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Check.
So the odd numbers are 17 total.
17 or 18?
No, odd.
18.
Add the numbers carefully.
10. 15.
No, sir.
No? See, let me check.
18.
So we are getting 18 and 18. Yes or no? So here we are getting 18. Here also we are getting 18. So 18 minus 18.
0.
So whether 0 is divisible by 11 or not.
No.
No, sir.
0 is divisible by 11 or not.
No.
No.
See, 0 is divisible by every number except 0. 0 by 1 is 0. 0 by 2 is 0. Since we are getting an integer, it means it is divisible. Yes or no? But 0 by 0 is not 1. It is not defined. Yes or no? So 0 is divisible by each and every number other than 0. So 0 is divisible by 11. That means this number is divisible by 11. Now just tell me who I mean, who comes to know this fact or this particular thing for the first time? Just raise your hand. 0 is divisible by every number other than 0.
0.
Yes or no? Understood? Yes, online students. I hope it is clear. Okay. Divisible by 11. Yes. Okay. Now, so I hope it is clear to you all.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. So we have divisibility test of 7, 8, 9. There are so many numbers till 13 as well. So you can go through it. And now, as we are left with only 5 minutes, so and there are some formulae that we have. This is a Pascal triangle. There are so many things. Now it's a game time, right? So let's play a game. So these are the rules. So you need to tell me the logic. Let me tell you, I mean, what is the game? We have 21 cards with us, and 1 to 4 cards can be drawn at a time. Like, so there are 2 players that who are going to play this game. One would be computer, and another one would be user. Like we play any game in our mobile, right? So there are 21 cards, and then we have one by one. You have to pick a card, choose a card. I mean, number of cards. So 1 to 4 cards can be, I mean, either one card you can draw, or 2 or 3 or up to 4. Not more than 4, not less than 1. Okay. So one time user is going to draw a card or pick a card, and similarly, and another next time the computer. And one who is
Sir.
left with the single card. I mean, suppose it's my turn, and I'm left with only single card. I don't have any choice, right? So I'll lose the game. So you have to tell me the logic, so that every user who plays the game loses the game. I mean, every time who wins the game? Computer. And who is going to start the game? The user. So could you just tell me what would be the logic?
So,
Yes.
so I could not understand the game.
See, 21 cards are there,
Yes.
and there are 2 players. One is computer and the other is user. Suppose you are the user and I'm the computer. Okay.
Okay.
And you are going to
Yes.
start the game. And the rule is you can draw maximum 4 cards and minimum 1 card at a time. And that is this rule is same for me as well. I mean, the computer. Yes or no? So 1 to
Okay.
4 cards can be drawn at a time. And you have to make sure at your turn, it should not be like only 1 card is left. I mean, you should have choice. So suppose it's your turn and you are left with only single card, 1 card. So you lose the game. You lose the game. Understood? So you have to tell me the logic, so that
Okay.
every time who wins the game? The computer. And who is going to start the game? User. Let us play the game, then you'll understand. Suppose I'm the computer and you are the user, right?
Okay.
Suppose, okay, just a second. Okay, see. So I am the user, and or let's say you are the user, I am the computer, and here number of cards, okay, left. So now here 21 cards are left. Okay.
Sir, I have an answer.
Yes, tell me. No, let us play the game, or you just tell me the answer first.
We have to, the user has to pick 3 cards, then the computer picks 3 cards, and that goes on till the end.
So let us play the game. Would that be okay? I mean, see, you are the user and I'm the computer. Okay, let us just pick the 1 card. I mean, how many cards you want to pick?
3.
Okay, 3. So I have picked, as a computer, I have picked 2 cards. So how many cards are left? 16? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, now next.
4.
4. Okay, so I have picked 1. So how many? 11. Now next.
2.
So I have picked 3. So how many? 6? Okay.
3.
One card is left and it's your turn. You lost the game. Now it's your turn, right?
Yes.
Okay. Does anyone want to play the game? Anyone?
Me.
Okay. Who is this? Could you just tell me your name? Yes,
Ali.
Ali. Okay. So I'm the computer. Number of cards initially, how many? 21? Okay. Yes, Ali. How many cards you want to pick?
3.
Okay, 3. I have picked 2 cards. So 16.
2.
2. I have picked 3. So 11.
2.
I have picked 3 again. 6.
4.
4. I have picked 1. 1. Only 1 card is left, so you lost the game. Can you guess the idea? Anyone?
Sir, I want to play the game.
English.
Sir, I want to play the game.
Okay.
So if computer wants to win, the
Yes.
user should start with like even number cards.
So would you like to play the game? So that will be
Okay, let's check.
yes, computer and number of cards. Okay. Suppose 21 initially. Now you pick number of cards. How many cards you want to choose?
4,
4. Okay. So 1,
3,
3. I have picked 2.
2,
I have picked 3.
2,
I have picked 3.
okay.
So the idea is, let me tell you the idea. Time is already up. The idea is the sum should be 5. Because 5 into 4 is 20. And who starts the game? The user. The next turn will be of user. And 20 plus 1 is 21. So only 1 card will be left. So if you have observed, if you pick 4, so I'll pick 1. 5 minus 4. 5 minus 3 is 2. 5 minus 2 is, so every time it reduces the number of cards by 5. So 5, 5, 5, 4 times. In the 5th turn, when user will be, at user turns, that will be end of the game because 1 card will be left. Understood? I hope you got the logic. Yes, students?
Yes.
So that
Yes,
was the
sir.
logic.
Yes, sir.
How was the game? Have you understood? So
Yes,
that is
sir.
how every time, whatever the logic, I hope you understood the logic, right? Every time you play the game, you'll lose because that is programmed in that particular software or game. Understood? So
Yes,
that's
sir.
what
Yes,
the
sir.
logic. Is there any doubt? If you have any doubt, you can ask me. Oh, there were so many things that I had to skip just because of, a time constraint. So still, if you have any doubt, you can ask me. How was the lecture? Have you understood new things and new logic, new techniques to find out the answer of tedious questions?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Do you want to ask anything or any doubt if you have?
No, sir. Sir, I did not understand that that starting question. Can you find the cube of 104, right?
Okay. Just a second. Do you know what is a plus b whole cube? Yes. What is a plus b whole cube? Which standard are you in? What's your name?
7.
Okay. Do you know what is a plus b whole cube?
No.
Okay. So that question was based on a plus b whole cube formula. If you know the formula, that becomes very simple. Like we had 104 whole cube, right? So the basically, I mean, it was based on this formula. A plus b whole cube is a cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square plus b cube. That is the formula. So 104 can be written as like 100 plus 4 whole cube. And what is a? A is 100 and b is 4. Just substitute the values of a and b and you'll get the answer. Simple calculation is going to be there because 100 is there and 4 is there. Yes or no? So multiplying 100 or power of 100 becomes very easy as compared to multiplying 104 3 times. Understood? Yes or
sir.
no? Okay. Anything else?
Sir,
Yes.
I could not understand that capacity.
Cyclicity.
Yes, sorry, sir.
Okay, no problem, no problem. Let me tell you one more time.
दस मिनट रुको 10 मिनट कहाँ गया
Just a second.
रिमाइंडर फाइन करना
Okay, see, let me explain to you. See, cyclicity means unit place, right? So suppose we have got 23 to the power 59. Yes. So we should remember what is the cyclicity of 3 basically, because if we are supposed to find out the the unit place of any number, so we should know the cyclicity of the unit place of the base, that is 3 here. So what is the cyclicity of 3? That is 4. That we have to remember. So 0 to 9 we have 10 numbers, so we have categorized these 10 numbers into 3 categories. The first one is, in first category we have 0, 1, 5 and 6,
1
of which cyclicity was 1. Yeah. So this is cyclicity basically. And then
9 and 4.
9 and 4
we have 9 and 4, right? What is the cyclicity?
2.
2
And we have 2, 3, 7, 8.
Yes.
Yes or no? What was the cyclicity? 4.
4.
3
And I have showed you, right? I mean how this comes, right? I mean the cyclicity means after how many interval or how many digits the unit place gets repeated. Yes or no? Okay. So suppose what is the cyclicity of 3? 4. That we have to remember. Now, so it means we have to divide it by 4. I mean the power, the number what is there in the, whatever is there in the power. So we have 59 divided by 4. What is the remainder that you are getting? Tell me. What is the remainder? 3. If you divide 59 by 4, you'll get remainder 3. Yes or no? So whatever the remainder
Yes.
that you're getting, so 3 to the power 3. So 3 to the power 3 is 27. So what is the unit place? 7. Have you understood now? So that is how it comes.
Yes, sir.
You have to remember the cyclicity of each and every number. So there are only 3 cyclicity: 1, 2 and 4. 3 categories: 0, 1, 5, 6. Doesn't matter what is the power, you'll get the same number if you have 0, 1, 5 or 6 at the unit place of the base. And 4 and 9, 2 cyclicity, even and odd. And then 2, 3, 7, 8. Cyclicity is 4. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Any other doubt?
The last doubt that 126 raised to 126 divided by 4. That is equal to 0, you told.
126 to the power 126 divided by 4. See, if any number is multiple, see, suppose I have written 24 divided by 4. What would be the remainder? Could you just tell me? It is completely divisible, right? Because 24 is the multiple of 4. 24 is the multiple of, it comes in the table of 4. Yes or no? So remainder will be 0. Now, if you factorize 126, that can be written as, tell me, 2 into 63 I can write. Similarly, 2 into 63 I can write. And so on, how many times? 126 times. Now you see, we have got 2 into 2, 4 in the first two numbers only. So we have got 4 into something. I can take this 4 separately, yes or no? So 4 into something is multiple of 4, right? And any number which is multiple of 4, if you divide it by 4, what do you get? 0. So that is why the remainder is 0 of this question. That was the first question, I guess. Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Welcome, welcome. Thank you. Understood, everyone? Yes or no? Any
Yes,
other
sir.
doubt?
Yes, sir.
No, sir. No doubt.
No
Okay.
doubt, sir.
So was that session fruitful? I mean, have you learned so many things and have you understood whatever I taught you today?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So shall I end the meeting now? Okay. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, Zahara. Could you just tell me which logic you are talking about?
Sir, what I'm saying is, if you told that after you told the logic that it has to be the sum of 5.
Okay.
Then if I start with 3, and then the computer will start with 2. Then I'll start
Yeah.
with 2. The computer will start with 3. And
Yes.
then I'll choose 4. And then the computer will do 1.
Yes.
Then I'll do 2.
Yes.
And then after that, okay, I made a mistake in that. It has to be the sum of 5. After that,
Yes.
I did computer test 2 and then I'll do it.
Yes. Okay. Very good. Understood the logic?
Yes, sir.
So what was the logic? The sum should be 5. 5 into 4 is 20. So after 4 turns, 20 cards will be
Removed.
removed. So only 1 card will be left. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So now whose turn? The first turn is user only. So user is going to lose the game because he has no choice. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Yes, anything you want to ask? Nandini, Pratiksha, Ali. Okay, I'm ending the meeting now. Thank you.